Hello everyone, I am Shruti Kumari and I am a BBA first semester student, and as part of our marketing assignment, we are going to explore the comprehensive business profile of Hindustan Unilever Limited. So let's start. Hindustan Unilever Limited was established in year 1933 as Lever Brothers India Limited. Later it rebranded as Hindustan Unilever Limited in year 1956. HUL is a leading fast-moving consumer goods company holding an extensive market share in India. Globally, it operates as a subsidiary of Unilever. Now let's talk about the key leadership and its structure. The key leadership of HUL has always focused on strategic shifts that align with market demands. The company is headquartered in Mumbai, India, and has a workforce of more than 27,000 individuals. Organization structures are divided into home care, beauty care, personal care, beverages, etc., making it a significant player in the FMCG sector. Now let's see the factors behind its popularity. First is the customer trust. Decades of reliable and high-quality products. Second is innovation. They always try to innovate new things and product into the market, and they have different and variations on the product lines which attracts customers. Now we will see our source from the ResearchGate where 26.66% of customers prefer HUL for its range of products, while 20% of customers prefer products for its quality, while others 18.33% prefer HUL's products for its reputation, and others opt for strong brand and extensive product range. Now let's see at the historical and competitive aids. So HUL was established with the purpose of establishing their business in India. During the post-war era of India, Key Master expanded their product to several departments to several sectors from home care, beauty care, beverages, etc. Competition milestone, strong brand recall, innovation driven, and they have the customer-centric approaches where they prefer customers' preferences first. Alright, let's take a look at the recent development of HUL. So first, they have formed a committee to evaluate their future prospects in their ice cream business. Second, they have seen the fall in their Nifty FMCG index to the 3%. Although they had missed the market expectation, their income was 16,145 crore. Also, they launched they launched the second edition of fellowship program for women in STEM field, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now these are the power brands of the HUL like Vaseline, Fair & Lovely, Now Glow & Lovely, Pond's, Dove, Cream, Rexona, Lifebuoy, and etc. Now let's take a look at the financial highlights and their performance. So recent financial year, they have seen the 7% revenue growth in the latest fiscal year. And they are profit driven, and the cost management increased and product demand also there have increased. And these are the reports from the Business Standards and Economic Times. Now let's see the community impact and the social responsibility. They started the Project Shakti, which empowers rural women as micro entrepreneurs. And extending HUL's market and boosting the local economy. This results over 100,000 women across India to have the job and boosting the local economies both on the rural and urban sectors. And they also initiated their CSR initiatives, partnership with other organizations on water conservation and public health awareness to demonstrate their CSR activities and a sustainable growth for everyone. Now, these are the HUL's competitors like Patanjali Ayurvedic, they are the direct competitor. Then P&G, Procter & Gamble, Dawa Limited, these three are their direct competitors. Then Nestle, Emami Limited, L'Oreal, ITC, Colgate, Palmolive. Despite the heavy competition, they still maintain their market leader position and still influence the Indian economy and the market. These are the references where I have took all the source for this presentation from Business Harvard, from Business Standard, Economic Times, HUL's official sites report, industry analysis, and ResearchGate for data and graphs.